Something big just changed for asylum seekers in the United States. And if you or someone you love is waiting on a work permit right now, you need to hear this today. We are talking about real changes that are already affecting thousands of families across the country. So stay with me. I am going to break this down clearly. No confusing legal language, just the facts you need to know. Let us start with the basics. What is an asylum work permit? When someone applies for asylum in the United States, meaning they are asking for protection because they fear danger in their home country, they cannot just start working right away. They have to wait. And after a certain waiting period, they can apply for something called an employment authorization document. Most people call it an EAD, or simply a work permit. This small card is everything. It means you can legally get a job. You can pay your rent. You can buy food for your children. You can support yourself without breaking any rules. For millions of people waiting for their asylum case to be decided, and those cases can take years, this work permit is the only thing standing between them and total financial collapse. That is how important this document is. Now here is where things get complicated. The system for getting this work permit has gone through some very surprising changes recently, and a lot of people were not prepared for this. Let me walk you through what is different now. First, the processing times. In the past, many applicants expected to receive their work permit within a few months of applying. That expectation is no longer realistic for many people. Processing delays have become much more common. Some applicants are waiting significantly longer than before, and during that waiting period, they cannot work legally. They are stuck. Second, the renewal process has become more uncertain. If your work permit is about to expire, you cannot assume your renewal will come through in time. Renewals are also facing delays, and if your work permit expires before your renewal is approved, you may lose your job, even if you did everything right, even if you filed on time. This is causing real worry right now among people who have been working legally for years. Third, there have been changes in eligibility requirements. Some applicants who previously qualified are now facing additional scrutiny. That means more questions, more documentation requests, longer review periods. The bar for getting approved has quietly gotten higher. Fourth, biometric appointments. Many applicants are being required to complete biometric appointments. That means fingerprints and photos before their case moves forward. And scheduling those appointments is taking longer in many cities. This is adding more time to an already long process. Now let me show you what this looks like in real life. Because this is not just paperwork. These are real people. Think about Maria. She came from Central America. She fled violence. She filed her asylum case. She waited the required time. She applied for her work permit. She got a job at a local restaurant. She sends money home to her mother and her 2 kids every month. Then her work permit came up for renewal. She filed on time. She did everything correctly, but weeks passed. Then months passed. Her permit expired. Her employer had no choice but to let her go. Now she cannot work legally. She cannot pay her rent. She cannot send money home. And her asylum case is still open. She did nothing wrong, but she is suffering the consequences of a delayed system. Now think about Ahmed. He is a graduate student on a complex immigration status. He applied for asylum. He was waiting for his work permit so he could take a part-time job on campus. His work permit was delayed by many months. He had to borrow money. He had to ask family members overseas to help. The stress affected his studies. He almost dropped out, not because of anything he did wrong, but because the system slowed down and nobody warned him it would take this long. These stories are not rare right now. They are happening every single day. Let us talk about what most people are confused about right now. Because there is a lot of misinformation going around. Many people believe that if they applied for asylum, they automatically get a work permit. That is not true. You have to separately apply for the work permit, and you have to meet specific timing requirements before you can even apply. Many people also believe that once they file for renewal, they are automatically protected until the new one arrives. This is called an automatic extension, and it does exist in some situations. But not everyone qualifies, and the rules around it have changed. If you are not sure whether your situation is covered, you need to check right now. Do not assume. Many people also believe that delays are their fault, that maybe they made a mistake on their application. Most of the time, that is not the case. The delays are systemic. but you still need to follow up and make sure your case is moving. Now, who is most at risk because of these changes? People whose work permits are expiring soon and who have not yet received their renewal. They are at the highest risk right now. If that is you, please pay close attention to the next section. People who just filed their asylum case and are waiting to become eligible to apply for a work permit. They face a longer road ahead than previous applicants did. People in states with fewer USCIS offices or longer biometric appointment wait times, they will experience even more delays. And people with complex cases, or cases that have already been through multiple stages, may face additional documentation requirements that were not required before. So what should you do right now? Here are simple and practical steps. Step 1. Check the status of your case online. Go to the USCIS website. Use your receipt number to check where your case stands. Do this regularly. Step 2. If your work permit is expiring in the next few months, do not wait. Find out immediately whether you qualify for an automatic extension. And if you do not, speak with a qualified immigration attorney or accredited representative as soon as possible. Step 3. Keep copies of everything, every application you filed, every receipt you received, every letter from USCIS. Keep them organized and safe. Step 4. Do not rely on outdated advice. What worked for someone 2 years ago may not work the same way today. Rules change. Get current information. Step 5. Look for nonprofit legal aid organizations in your area. Many offer free or low-cost help to asylum seekers. You do not have to face this alone. And one more thing before I close. Please be careful about who you take advice from. There are people out there, sometimes called notarios, who are not licensed attorneys but who charge money to help with immigration paperwork. Some of them give wrong advice. Some of them make mistakes that cannot be undone. Only work with licensed immigration attorneys or accredited representatives. A quick and important reminder, everything shared in this video is for public information and educational purposes only. It is not legal advice. Every situation is different. Please consult a qualified immigration attorney for guidance specific to your case. If you found this information helpful, subscribe to this channel for daily U.S. immigration updates and practical guidance. We break down the complicated stuff so you can make informed decisions for yourself and your family. And before I go, I want to say something directly to anyone watching who is in the middle of this right now. I know it is hard. I know the waiting is painful. I know that uncertainty is one of the most difficult things a person can carry. But you are not alone. Thousands of people are navigating exactly what you are navigating. And the most powerful thing you can do is stay informed, stay organized, and get the right help. This system is imperfect, but you are still here, and that matters. Take it one step at a time. We will keep bringing you the latest information so you are never left in the dark. Take care of yourselves, and we will see you in the next one.